I'm Angela McGuire. I work for Reliance Matrix, and I'm the Salesforce Success Manager. We work on employee group benefits, ancillary benefits, and leave administration. As a Salesforce Success Manager, I straddle a few different roles. I'm the Highspot product owner for our organization, and then also I work on a lot of the initiatives for our organization to enhance Salesforce initiatives to roll out new product launches. Prior to us implementing Highspot, we had our sales reps struggling with just being able to find content. So I recall one rep specifically saying that she spent 20 minutes just looking for one specific flyer. And as you can imagine, just being able to have a tool to leverage where she can easily find any content using search capability, that's pretty powerful. And the 20 minutes saved for one rep across the 90 or so reps that we have is massive. We've been able to leverage Highspot by putting all of our marketing material onto a specific spot that's externally facing, and then create a knowledge center and a centralized hub so that our sellers and our account managers are able to find process-specific documents, SOPs, FAQs, really anything that'll help them do their jobs. And it's continuing to grow, and it's been a really positive experience for our users. Our content prior to Highspot, and it still is in some ways, was on various SharePoint sites, on different drives, and unfortunately on different people's hard drives. And so not only is the searchability a big feature, but also being able to always access that gold copy, that's huge. So we have a lot of legislation that is implemented. So for instance, the Delaware paid family medical leave was just something that was launched. In the next up and coming years, a lot of new legislation will be introduced for each state, and that'll continue to happen. And so for us, one of our value propositions at Reliance Matrix is to be the carrier that can administer that those policies. And so for us to be able to let the market know that we have that ability to cater to those employers that have Delaware employees, that's pretty huge, just to make sure that we are continuing to be up and coming in the marketplace, and that we are meeting all of the legislative policies. I think the governance rules are really very good at keeping us in check with making sure our content is up to date, and just always providing that guidance to say, hey, don't forget to do X, Y, and Z, because really your users are going to be able to find all of the content as long as you populate these, this metadata behind the scenes. And I also think the lists are fabulous, making sure that we have not only spot-specific lists, but company lists as well. I think that's really helpful so that people who work in one spot and then go to the next spot can find the similarities from one to the next. I think that's great. I was responsible for leading a sales trainee program. So this curriculum is a 12-month program, and it onboards very recent college graduates. And so before Highspot, we had everything, their whole entire curriculum posted on a Microsoft OneNote notebook. And so it was very tedious to update. Not all the content was up to date, accurate, and then you'd have to provide a lot of instruction on how to even use the OneNote, how to access it. Sometimes people would lose access. And so these college grads, and they're very young, and to just go into a OneNote just does not have that good experience that Highspot provides them. So we manage their 12-month program on there. We set up all of the agendas, what they're supposed to do every week, and it's been a great experience for them to be able to understand what's coming in their 12 months, what they're going to do week to week, and everyone's been really appreciative of what Highspot's been able to offer. We've rolled out digital rooms within Highspot at our organization, and we found the data, the analytics behind it to be so powerful. So one use case that I like to use for all of my Highspot demos, it involves a digital room that resulted in a win. And so we saw behind the scenes that there was a PowerPoint for a finalist presentation, and this particular recipient or the prospect had looked through the PowerPoint slides, and they spent maybe 5 or 6 seconds on each slide, but then we saw that they really paid attention to this one slide that was of particular interest to them. They spent maybe 2.5 minutes on that slide, really looking at this potential business solution that we had to offer. And so our sales rep saw that, and then they pursued that a little bit more, and they were able to upload some additional content into that digital room for that specific business solution, and then ultimately sold because of that. They were interested, they were very excited for that particular business solution that we were able to offer them, and that is what ultimately pushed it over the edge to win the case. Highspot is strategic. I don't think it's just a one-stop platform. It continues to grow, and I think that's a testament to the organization, and then also understanding that change is inevitable for all industries. And not only do we have to evolve, but Highspot makes sure that they evolve to support us.